It's been a hot minute, boys, but we're back. It's Weeb Chat Reviewers time. We've only got 3/5 of the gang here right now. We'll see if throughout the show if anyone else pops up. But you know what? 3/5 is better than none. Macho Mantis, Aaron Feely here. We got Mason, good old MG. How's it going, Mason?
Going all right, man. Going all right. It's good to be back.
I do wish that I cared. We also have Omar here, also known as Omar. How you doing, Omar?
That's me. I'm doing good. Doing good. Glad to be back in.
So obviously the last few episodes we've done have been more top 10 oriented. We are not. You cannot escape the clickbait title. There you go. There's your Evangelion reference for the day. Enjoy it because you only get one per episode.
It was all like Aaron's It was all Aaron's plans too. We didn't do it. We're honest men.
You participated. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
I guess so. How the hell did how did Edmonton come back?
How did what?
The Edmonton Oilers. How'd they come back?
Oh, I don't have it on anymore. I turned my TV off so I could record this. Now you've upset me.
I'm sorry. It's just 6-5. I'm sorry.
This is an anime podcast, dude.
You want to start over real quick? I'm sorry. I saw that and was shocked.
You know what? Nah, let's just keep it in. Why not? You get a little.
That's cool. Yeah.
A little sprinkle of sports talk here on the Weeb Chat podcast because that's what we do. We like to spread our wings out wide, cover everything. So this week, I think we're just gonna round up what's going on in the world of anime at the moment. Talk about why it has the worst fans ever, and for some reason we are part of them. You ever just scroll through Twitter anime? God, I hope I don't get beaten senseless by a horde of anime fans over this, but you ever just scroll through Twitter anime?
It's it's pretty bad.
Like, the term toxic is now used in a way that makes me not want to use it in this joke because it's such an obnoxious thing to say about a person being bad. I was going to say it legitimately is toxic in like I do it and it radiates something that's bad for my health. Like as I read. Like I'm actively getting lung cancer as I read some of the tweets from the Twitter community.
Spy X Family, the fans on there now they get pretty bad.
Oh, and by the way, I shouldn't have logged myself in on the Twitter app using our Weeb Chat Reviewers Twitter account, because now I get notifications for all the tweets recommended to Weeb Chat Reviewers, and I don't know which of you is using that thing and scrolling through Twitter or liking stuff or whatever it is that creates the algorithm, but if I get one more thing of recommended tweet, and it's some fan hentai of Spy X Family, I swear I'm gonna lose it.
I don't think to be fair, I sometimes log into that one instead of my personal one, but all I ever like is like One Piece stuff that pops up. I don't know why we keep getting recommended hentai
constantly.
Nothing that we follow is hentai related.
You must have looked at it.
Omar, don't act like you're not here too.
Oh God, did someone accidentally give SAT the login credentials?
Oh no,
is that what happened?
Go into the chat.
It's Cowgirl Hentai, the musical. It's just popping up left, right, and center all over our Twitter feed from now on.
That's like finally my own private account to look at my nudies.
My sister can't find this one.
What?
I was gonna say, like, the account information is public, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's public on the chat, yeah.
Yeah, so anyone in Weeb Chat can use that.
But I'd hope we were better than this.
You guys know the Team Fortress quip of the spy informing the other members of the red team that the spy from blue team could be any one of them?
Yeah.
He could be any one of us. He could be in this very room. He could be you. He could be me. That's us right now trying to figure out who it is that liked all the hentai and created this algorithm.
I never locked into it. Hmm.
Despite the fact we all know full well it was Omar.
Oh,
That's my me. I rest my case.
just much Dragon Ball Z porn.
Oh,
Goku shirtless pictures. Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
yeah is all like he typed the yeah too in the search. Goku shirtless pics. Yeah.
Yeah, type in Kakarot.
Ugh.
What's wrong with that?
So you know what? That's a fine place to start. By the way, now unfortunately, you guys might have different like weekly reviews than me right now, because I'm watching a bunch of this with Mackenzie, who's still at that state of weebdom where subtitled stuff is the devil. And even I tend to be more of a dub watcher than not. But some of this stuff I might have watched ahead on subbed if it was just me by myself. But I'm watching almost everything that I'm watching this season dubbed. So I'm probably a few episodes behind on most of it. But Spy X Family this week, the one I'm on, they just went to the castle and let Anya play a little make-believe. It was very adorable. I loved every second of it.
Even though since I'm obviously ahead of you since I watch it sub every
Mhm.
week, but I do watch it dub with my family members because they've started to watch more anime, and this is one of the ones that they wanted to watch, and I can say that the dub for this show in particular is very good.
It is
I am always impressed with it.
some of the ones that I think are pretty good right now. I mean, Shield Hero dub is, it is what it is. It's probably, I mean, it's a mainstream show dub, so it was gonna be good.
It's tanking pretty bad right now, though.
The show itself is tanking really bad right now. The dub is still trekking along just fine. I also noticed I got confused, right? I'm watching Love is War with Mackenzie. I watch it subbed myself, and then I watch it with her dubbed because she won't watch subtitled stuff. And that's probably why she doesn't like it as much as she really should, because she's not watching
Aaron's
it
wife can't read.
correctly. But I thought to myself, I remember the president sounding different before. Why does he sound like Bakugo all of a sudden? Well, there's a reason for that. Evidently, the usual voice actor that plays President Shirogane in the English dub is going to miss a few episodes while he recovers from, I don't remember what it was. He had some like sore throat type illness, and rather than just delay the dub, they just got a different voice actor to cover him for a few weeks.
They did that for Frieza as well. 'Cause he had Chris Ayers passed away because he had some problems with his throat or something. So his brother his brother just played on his part and he did a pretty good job on it.
That's
I guess
cool.
it's not that weird.
That's actually a pretty cool story. Thank you, Omar.
Keep it up.
Trying to think what else. Spy X Family dub is good. I'm watching Shikamori Isn't Just a Cutie dubbed, and it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't insult me in any way. Summertime Render doesn't have a dub. It also isn't on Disney Plus yet, so I'll let you fill in your own gaps listening at home as to how it is that I've been watching that. I'll never tell. Couple of Cuckoos. Watching that dubbed. Wish I wasn't. But I just have too many shows that I'm watching right now, so I have to find a way to be able to do multiple things at once. And one of the ways to do that is to watch shows dubbed so that you can do other stuff while it's on. But my goodness, Couple of Cuckoos dub sucks.
I got something to say about that show too.
Go ahead.
The main premise is they got switched at birth. It was weird how they got switched at birth.
Yeah.
And the parents didn't say anything about them having different hair colors. They gave them a completely different baby.
It would have been funnier if the doctor just ripped them out of their mother and hid it under his coat. she's breathing heavy. He's like, "Whoa, what is it? He's like, shh, nothing.
Yeah,
I gotta go real quick.
so because I watch it dubbed, I'm only 2 episodes in now. But let me just say, I had really high hopes for this. I thought this was going to be the new quintessential quintuplets domestic girlfriend, that dumpster fire that you just can't resist. Like you must watch it for the spiciness of it and the waifu debates, right? Like we each have to pick a best girl. It's just not been that to this point.
Yeah,
It might, it might pick up.
I'm
You know what I mean?
hoping it does.
with
Because at the
Purple
moment,
hair.
it's just pretty much standard regular trash. It's not burning
I'm just saying,
trash.
purple haired girl is top tier. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, at least we might have a
yeah.
disagreement then for a little bit. So that'll be fun. Because I was literally about to say, they don't even do a good job through the first 2 episodes really setting up that all 3 girls should have a reasonable chance of being best girl. Because they're only elaborating on the girl that got switched with the main character at birth. So
Also, one thing that I'll say about the show is why does the main character's hair constantly look like he doesn't wash it?
maybe he doesn't.
It looks horrible. It like even like
Maybe he's a wretched
the way he
individual.
wears it is bad. It stays down like that. It looks terrible. Take a shower, buddy.
Is his name Sam? Oh,
Sam is Najee all along.
by the way, and I know you watch it subbed because most comedies should be watched subbed, but let me give a little bit of a shout out to Aharon-san.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah,
We riding good.
that dub is actually quite good indeed. They do a very good job with that one because I've been watching
How was
that.
that show though for you?
I enjoy it a lot. Now, granted, it's hard for me to. It's so hard because part of me wonders if I'm being as unbiased as I should be with the shows that I watch with my wife, or if I'm just claiming to enjoy them more because she's enjoying them. Like, am I enjoying the show or am I enjoying the process of weebifying this poor innocent girl?
I mean, like, if it was just you saying that, that might come into question. But since I have been the one like raving about this show, because it's no masterpiece, not even close to that. But like in terms of being like a fairly short, only 12 episodes will be shown this season, like of a kind of short, simple premise,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's pretty funny.
Yeah. It's got quite a few moments. I know for a fact I definitely got swept up in that though when the first seasonal show I ever made her watch or got her to watch with me was Wonder Egg Priority. You guys remember that from last year?
That's good, man. That's a good start.
Okay, I was about to say I thought it was a really good show. And then I caught myself thinking, okay, as I'm sitting there at the Anime Awards that Crunchyroll puts out every year, and I voted for it for Anime of the Year. And I caught myself and I thought, do I actually think this is Anime of the Year? Or am I voting for it because Mackenzie watched it with me?
I'm not. Yeah, I know.
I voted for it for everything,
the
though.
exact same thing.
I just gave in. I said Wonder Egg's getting every single vote I can give.
But like it had no chance because like even the better shows don't win that award. Hell no.
No, you got to be a
I don't
popular
remember.
show.
Yeah, no. Attack on Titan had that like from day one.
Oh, sorry. I only complain about that, though, when shows I like are the underrated gems. When
Yeah.
shows like Demon Slayer and Love is War back in 2019 literally swept the entire awards by just the two of them, then I was okay with it. And I was telling everyone to suck it. And I'm like, ah, ha, ha, ha. That's right. Those are my boys. They should win every award. Give them more awards. Make up awards. Give them to Demon Slayer and Love is War. And then it happens against my Wonder Egg. Now I'm rooting for the underdog, and now I'm bitter about it. I'm like, change the rules. We need new ones.
Aaron's anime his anime award philosophy is like modern day politics. One side wins, yeah, that's great. That's no, that's stupid. Take him away.
Oh, sorry. And there's one other one I'm watching dubbed as well before I lose complete track of that. the soccer one that I mispronounced 8 consecutive times when we were talking with Christian the other day.
Aowashi.
Aowashi. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show bops a little bit too. I gotta give it its props. Now, if you ever look up the voice actor that does the English voice for Aowashi, like the main character,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Who
mean
is
to
he?
be totally mean, but does he not seem so bullyable? Both of you Google image him
Oh
right
no, I
now
see
if
what
you
you
have
mean.
something in front of him.
I see what
What's
you
his
mean.
name?
He definitely looks
His
like the
name
type of
is
dude that would have the pansexual flag like in his Twitter handle.
Homie.
Stop
What
the
are you trying to
podcast.
do here? What are you trying to do to us? Oh my god, this is his first anime role.
Yeah,
It's the dub, right?
for the dub, yes.
Oh, dub. Okay, well, like his Japanese guy looks kind of. It's his first one too. You
Oh,
know,
I just assumed. Just assumed
you know what's
that.
hilarious too is that I genuinely thought upon the first hearing him after one episode, I'm like, is this the voice actor that plays Naruto?
Oh my god, dude, it's like a pun.
They sound a little
oh,
similar.
I see what you mean now. His last name is his last name is Strange.
It's a strange fella.
Does he not
He
strike you
was
as the type of person that would put their pronouns in their Twitter bio?
he would
Yeah.
do very yeah. I'm like you're the one who threw that question. I mean me answering that's fine.
He, him would.
And
I don't know what in the world he's played in some weird. He played in this show reeks. He played in The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as a typical nobody. That show reeks.
I think I'm reasonably certain I remember when that came out, and I am the isekai trash consumer of this chat, and I stayed away from it.
But you were talking about the shows you watched dub. I mentioned this to you last time we talked,
Sorry, I'm
but
also
I
watching
am,
Love Live dub. For those
but
of
I
you,
am, but I am still once again sliding over the card that says "Watch Love After World Domination" dubbed. The dub is pretty good. I love this show. 7.49 on Mal is a perfectly fair score. But since I'm in love with this show, anyone who puts less than an 8 on Mal for this show is a stupid dumb idiot who eats pebbles. As far as I'm concerned.
eats pebbles, you say?
Cause this show, I mean, like, how do you walk into this knowing what the premise is? Even if you don't, how do you discover what this premise is of Romeo and Juliet meets Power Rangers and walk out without going, yes, that's what they gave me. Thank you very much. I will have another.
Ugh.
Cause like it's not complex. Like the main dude is like this really sweet buff dude. I mean, like it's just really sweet. Everything's about it's just great. And then like the main villain is. Like it's all fantastic. I'm still asking you to watch it, and I want you to, and for you to tell me your impression of it.
Maybe I'll have to give it a go. It's one of the Saturday shows, isn't it?
Yeah, it somehow made a better opening for a comedy romance anime. It somehow had a better opening than like Love is War.
Oh, by the way, you'll enjoy this, Mason. So you told me like a few days ago in the chat that you thought Spy X Family was already running away with opening and ending of the year. You said,
Yeah.
I don't even need to see the rest of the seasons. It's done. Opening and ending, give it to Spy X Family. And I distinctly remember thinking, and I don't even know if I typed it, because I didn't want to face the backlash. I just thought to myself, I don't even remember either the opening or the ending. Like offhand. I'm like,
Really?
what are they? They couldn't be that good. I don't even remember them. We're sitting down, we're getting ready to watch. Mackenzie, still being an early weeb, she's still going through those early things that you do. I did them before too, where you don't watch sub stuff and you skip openings, right? Like all early weebdom, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
She skips all the openings for everything. So I pick up the remote, anticipating she's going to ask me, and she goes, no, don't skip this one. I turn to her and I go, huh? She goes, I love the Spy X Family one. I said, I didn't even remember what it was. And then we get to the ending. And I'm like, all right, so do you want to watch the soccer show now? I turn to it because it's Saturday, so there's like, that's when like 4 of the shows are all on that we watch together. Saturday lineup's pretty stacked this particular season. I go, you want to watch the soccer one now? She goes, hold on. I love this ending. It's so cute, the way Anya just walks around the town. I said, how did you remember the ending and opening? And I didn't.
Your wife is goated, brother. Your wife is goated.
I was so ashamed.
It's just I've seen, because like me and Omar are big time shonen fans. I like action packed, like really blood pumping openings and things like that. But like this one, I mean, both of them are just super artistic and like people and like it just fits with the entire spirit of the show. I mean, I don't know how any show from this season can beat it. And so, and I was saying for the entire year, Chainsaw Man has a shot because I know Mappa can make a good ass opening.
Well, and I was vastly disappointed actually in the fact that when you're talking about best opening, any calendar year in which Love is War has a new season normally the rule is it's going to be in the finalists. Like that's just what it does. Cuz that dude with his perm and his hilarious suits that sings those Love is War openings, he makes banger after banger. And then season 3 comes out this year. I don't even know that it would make the finalists for this season.
They had a pretty good ending though, at least.
It does have that.
See it?
But did you see the ending sequence, the special ending sequence for the rap episode, Omar?
Yeah. That's
they wrap the ending at one another in a completely different animation style.
That's pretty good. I always pop pretty big when when a show comes up with a custom opening or ending for a show.
They had like 2 different special like endings though.
True.
Right? Yes, the second one was way better, but I'll say that.
You can't have too many custom or alternate openings. You can't have too many of them.
Would you argue, by the way, Omar, as we round back to it, that rap episode about the president having to learn how to rap from Chica, does that make a push for being the funniest episode of Love is War produced yet?
It's one of them. I found it funny how they like censored Chica's fuck, but not Shinigami. I was like, why did he censor her and not him? I don't know. It was pretty funny.
I know it's almost too old school in the modern day to still laugh at this kind of humor, but I found that they hit on literally every single version of the Chica thinks that Hayasaka's a boy and that her and President are gay joke.
Oh, that was amazing.
Like literally every time they'd make another joke about it, it was just as hilarious as every other joke that they made about it. They just kept topping themselves. And I went, this is such an elementary level sense of humor, but my God, you've perfected it.
Is that a positive thing?
Yes.
It's just like the facial reactions they make. It just makes it funnier to align with it.
Plus, we finally got the official animated version of the meme that I have had. The screenshot I took from the manga that I've had saved on my phone for forever of Chica wiping a tear away from her eye while her nose is bleeding and saying friendship between boys is a beautiful thing.
I thought it was the one. I thought it was the one where she was dead. Like she was some sort of like with her mouth open, looking dead.
No, that one was yours, I think.
It was.
Yeah, mine was the friendship between boys is a beautiful thing. panel, my favorite, my absolute favorite.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Also, by the way, we haven't mentioned it yet, but also producing banger episode after banger episode. Science fell in love, so that we tried to prove it.
Damn right. Damn right
Thank
it is.
you. That one I do just watch subtitled because I remember I watched the dub and it was okay. That is it. It was okay. It was watchable, but not as funny. And this is not a show that I'm watching, you know, for the plot or to follow it while I do something else. Like if I'm turning on Science Fell in Love, it's so that I can laugh, right? Like that's the sole
Yeah.
mission of this.
Oh my god, I mean, yeah, season two. We said this when it first started. Me and you did it. It kind of started kind of worrying because it wasn't as funny, and then they put in like a lot of fan service in it at first,
Yeah.
and like me and you were pretty worried about it. But I'm glad it's picked up. I'm very happy.
It is quite encouraging that it got back around to its hilarious roots. Because at its peak, I remember I gave season 1 a 9 because I thought it was just. I'm like, all right, I can't give it the full 10 because it's not like the perfect show for me because there's no plot relevance at all, and it wasn't so funny like Asabi Asabase. No, I think I gave that a
Oh, that was
9 too. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
like, there's just nothing. Like it's funny, and on its humor alone, it carried it all the way to a 9. And season 2, episode 1, disappointed. But then after that, it picked right back up, and it might be on its pathway towards another 9 here if it keeps this up.
Aaron, the wife sees him grab grab the tissue box and I wipe a tear off his face, smiling, and like she asked worryingly what happened, saying like, "Honey, they found they found
They
the
found
funny
the
again.
funny.
They found the funny."
Ugh. And I know traditionally this award is given to like the girl that most of the anime community wants to draw lewd artwork about, right? But when
Yeah.
the Crunchyroll Awards come out in January, best girl category. Now, granted, Spy X Family has a second candidate that they could use that fits the traditional definition. But should Anya win?
Yeah, if they like her. But I think Marin's gonna win. Because you know why.
I don't know, man. Oh wait, yeah, Makima. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
It's Makima next season. Chainsaw Man is gonna have like three of the candidates of like best girl.
don't forget Bleach. Don't forget Bleach.
Bleach
Isn't it coming
maybe,
out too?
yeah, but Bleach ones are like known. You know what I mean? Be Sides one of them, and like her name escapes me at the moment. You know which
I
one
know,
I'm
but
talking about, though.
yeah, your ocean. The One
Yeah,
Piece
yeah,
teaches
yeah, yeah.
everything. I know
But
you see,
like,
but when
when a book version of a female character makes a bunch of men bark like a dog, you know the anime version is gonna like make the entirety of Twitter and Reddit just in the absolute worst place to like,
no,
be
no,
around.
because I feel like I didn't even watch this show, but like that Marin girl is like the new Zero too, because I've seen her everywhere.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's fair. Be a best girl is gonna be pretty hard. Because yeah, we got Spike's Family. Yeah, we got those classics. We got
Well, and I
we
know
got Love Is War.
I'm reasonably certain I might have been the only one that watched it in here, but it's going to be on there just for what the show was, for the popularity of it, and the fact that it was clearly best girl bait. But
Yeah.
the lead from My Dress Up Darling certainly going to be
Oh
one of the
yeah, man.
finalists. I can promise you that.
I mean, like even though Aaron at first didn't think it was as good as advertised, that Shikimori, she's won the weekly best girl poll like almost every single week. I think 1 or 2 weeks your beat her out, but like Shigemori's been dominating that.
That is so lame. Like, I'm sorry, but that is so lame.
She's like dominate. I mean, like, oh god.
Let it be known, I'm going to target our own fan base here for a second. Those of you listening, if you participate in those votes and you vote Shikamori as the best girl of this season, this stacked season of all seasons, I hate you personally.
How
Well,
many are in each? How many candidates are chosen for these awards?
I think
Remember?
it's 6, isn't it? 6 or 8.
6. Okay, so like right now, from shows that have already aired, and if you want to, you can look at the fall. I mean, the summer and fall seasons. What show? I mean, what girls do you think will make that 6?
All right, I'm just gonna take it easy on myself and just say, let's go with the half year awards, right?
Okay. Okay. That's
We're halfway through. Let's say the second half could bump some of these out. You're gonna put Marin,
yeah.
whatever,
Sure.
for my dress up darling in there. Apparently Shikamori's in there. If they allow Anya, then Anya's got to be in there. But we're gonna put Yor. Well, Komi-san's gonna have to be on there because she got a new season. So by law, apply exact same comment to Kaguya from Love Is War. So we've got 5.
Yeah, maybe Chica, but probably not.
I'm gonna say no,
Hayasaka.
probably not. There was surely some show that aired last season, right? That we're just forgetting about.
I mean, like, even though I know y'all haven't watched it, but at least for me, the main girl from Love After World Domination has a shot.
There's certainly a possibility.
But
of the list so far,
the fact that we could list 6 right there, and that's only half the season, shows that the best girl award is gonna be pretty fierce. Even if we don't agree with like Shikamori being on there, it's gonna be fierce.
Shall we at least be fair so that we don't come across as sexist and do the 6 best boys too? Or
absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Lloyd's
Shigami.
won already. So
oh yeah.
And then the dude
Shigami.
from My Dress Up Darling.
What's his name? It was Goro.
Something like that.
It was yeah. I'm a Gojou. It was like Gojou.
Oh, I said Goro.
Goro.
That's from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, where do you go?
Once again, choosing the main guy from Love After World Domination.
Might as well.
He's up there. Yeah, he's there. I mean, I'm also doing. I mean, the guy from Haran-san, even though he don't fit like best boy like level, he's still a good dude.
Shurigami, I guess.
He's not best boy, but he's good dude.
He put so much effort into talking to a single person.
The Tomodachi game main character. Tomodachi main character. You guys would be there. For me personally.
Omar, come on, man, get out of here.
I have this weird inkling that one of the 2 guys from that Dancer ballet show will surely, if the voting started right now, would be finalists.
Really?
I haven't even seen the show, but for some reason I have this weird feeling that knowing the Crunchyroll social media fan base.
Oh my God, you're probably close. You're right. It has a 7.6 on Mal.
All right, give it a watch.
No.
Go on, Mason.
No.
It's got a 7.6,
No.
I hear.
No. Everyone is everyone's designed so weird.
I have heard that someone did a literal, what do you call it? A pixel count. They did an actual. they had their computer run a pixel count on the screen, and they proved that the necks of the characters from this Dance Dance Dancer show airing this season are longer than the necks of the characters from what was the other ballroom dancing anime from a few years ago?
The hell? I'm just showing the picture. He looks
Yeah,
like Shinji.
check our group chat. Look at his neck.
He looks like Shinji, kind of.
You take that back right now. That's an insult if I've ever heard one.
Okay, my fault. I'll take it back.
I mean, like, who drew that? I mean, no offense, I can't draw for anything. But like, who? Who did this?
Okay, it's not that bad though.
I mean, like, if you try and grab his neck, you can like, I mean, it's pretty bad.
He's no Goku, but he's not that bad.
Like, there's like no way you can draw him, and like the first thing you look at cannot be his neck.
It would be difficult.
But in terms, I mean, has anyone looked at? Because I know Aaron gave me his his info for High Dive. Isn't it called High Dive?
Yeah.
They own the rights to a show called Ya Boy Kongbing. Ya Boy Kongbing.
I'm gonna be
And it has
100% with you here, Mason.
Yeah, and
I
it
have
has
not
an
seen it, no.
8.4.
Oh!
8.4. And apparently it's pretty funny.
Now, I'm telling you, Mason, every now and then High Dive, like, I get that their library isn't exactly vast, but for whatever reason, they get everything that's of high quality.
High Dive has the anime arrangement of like a public library. You know what I mean? Like very short, but man, they make sure to put some bangers in there. Just make sure you rent something. Come to your local library.
Yeah, I think High Dive's got Love Comedy Snafu, right? That's a classic. It's got Maidens of Your Savage Season, which Ponce and I loved, and for some reason CBC never got behind, which I don't really get because I thought that had him written all over it.
Doesn't it have that Made in Abyss?
Yes. So
There it is.
good. Made in Abyss. The soundtrack. Oh my heaven.
Yeah. You ready for season 2? Or like whatever season's
God,
coming?
yeah.
Oh wait, movie 3. It's movie 3.
Movie 3 already happened.
Oh wait, is it? Oh yeah. I'm here. I'm going off the thing on Mal.
Oh yeah, season 2 is what's airing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is. Season 2.
I think the person who made that the soundtrack was the same guy who made like the Tower of God soundtrack. His name is Kevin Penkin, I think.
Ooh, that's good then. That's good.
Right?
Probably. I mean, I can see right here. I probably can't find it. But like, if you're right, that's really good because the music in Tower of God was my favorite part about it.
Did you ever watch Made in Abyss?
It is. I've watched season 1 and then one of the movies.
Okay.
Also, are all the movies a part of canon?
No, the first 2 movies were just recap movies.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense because like I was watching it and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I've seen all of this.
So then movie 3 was the actual movie that was supposed to, kind of put a little ribbon on the show, and then they said, "Actually, you know what? We can go further with this. Season 2 us, baby."
So like if I watch movie 3, I'll be all caught up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Excellent. I will be right beside Aaron for season 2 greatness.
All right, just warning. That movie ripped apart my insides a little bit. That movie
Forcefully or like
from Made in Abyss. Oh yeah, Like, you're watching it. It was like an emotional kick in the dick.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
went,
no.
oh, no. Oh, you cannot. Oh, they did.
But it did.
Yeah. I definitely said no, but that movie just removed my pants and did what it wanted.
But yeah, like we've said for like 2 episodes so far in this series, but like Summer is gonna kick ass.
Oh, yeah.
Summer has it coming.
I mean, obviously, you must be referring to season 3 of Dr. Stone. Am I right?
Am I right? I mean, I don't even see it on like the mouth thing for Summer.
I'm reasonably certain it's summer. Thought I saw it last time I was on
I'm
there.
reasonably certain. I'm really certain you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna check fall real quick.
All I
Fall was
know,
good too. God damn,
2022 is the year of anime.
dude! Like fall. We have part 2 of Spy X Family. We have the first new Gundam series in ages. We
Don't
have
you?
Oh
Bleak
yeah, I
coming
forgot about
back.
Gundam.
Does this tiny part of you feel even a little bit bad for those like older shows, like from 2012 to 2014, that everyone whined for? Like, it's been like a decade now of some of those shows where people are just begging and pleading for season 2. And now we live in an era where every seasonal show that has even the most moderate bit of success, like Spy X Family, is already greenlit for a season 2, and it's literally half a year away.
Yeah, like 2. Be fair though, it'll get season 2, but I think this is technically part 2. That's
Okay.
what's called. Yeah. But this got announced the same time as part 1, and I don't know why they did it like this, but they did.
I remember, what was it? Masamune's Revenge is finally getting a season 2. And they announced that on April Fool's Day by mistake, and every
Yeah.
person on the planet was convinced it was just a joke. So they had to reiterate the next day that they're like, no, sorry, by the way, that wasn't a joke. We actually are making season 2.
Omar, what'd you ask me about Gundam?
I just said it's good to have it back. It's like we don't
Oh
really
yeah,
have that much like mecha animes.
oh, yeah, and it has
Like,
a female lead this time too, which is pretty rad for Gundam.
yeah, just
And
like
we're getting the fourth season of Golden Kamuy, which I know that y'all haven't watched, but it slaps.
I
I
just
heard good
noticed
things about.
there's a cricket next to my front door, and I'm debating which would be eviler, whether I just step on him now and kill him, or I know for a fact there is a spider currently living underneath my couch, but I didn't feel like moving my couch just to kill it. Should I just leave the cricket here and let him discover for himself why he shouldn't be in this house? Oh my God! You
Let
know
nature
what?
take its course.
Decision was made for me. It literally just ran underneath the couch.
We're
This
the
cricket, this cricket wants to be dead.
Cricket was hearing us talk about anime. I was like, nah, I'm
just,
tired of this.
just kill me.
But yeah, Omar. Also next season we got Uzumaki.
Oh my, I forgot about that. But that's
Yeah,
in the manga.
yeah. We're getting a Uzumaki adaptation.
Yeah, that's a long time. They've been like extending this forever.
They better not be, because Crunchyroll made that like mini series of a bunch of Ito's books, and that was terrible. If they fuck up Uzumaki,
Oh, it's gonna be rough.
I'm gonna be furious. But also, Aaron, make sure your wife knows that next season she has a completely different soccer anime she can watch.
I was gonna
Just
say
Blue
stack them
Lock's
on
coming
top
out.
of each other. I polled her the other day
tell
too. She said even though she's, about halfway through this season, and after all the other stuff she's watched, still at number 1 on her personal list, Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. So I'll keep everyone updated every time she watches a new show and let you know what currently reigns as the king of anime in the mind of
You
the wife.
need You need to buy a huge dry erase board for your bedroom, and then have her write down like all of her top tens.
This
And then after each show, she can like get up all excited and then grab the eraser and then erase one and go, look at this.
this man Mason's spitting over here. These
Hell
are
yeah.
pure facts.
But yeah, Summer, I'm looking at right now every single row. I mean, like My Hero Academia. Some people might like that. I'm not in on that. But like every single row is just not is just either obvious bangers or ones that you might not think is a banger, but will be a banger.
Yeah, but going back to Uzumaki, I completely forgot about that, and I remember being excited for it because
Yeah,
it kept getting delayed. But the trailer was like so detailed though, so I'm like assuming it's short episodes, but they're like very detailed, like manga wise.
yeah. I mean, there's only 4 episodes in the entire show.
Oh my god, they had to be taking their time, like making
It
it look
better
like
be.
something.
It better be because like I said, they completely screwed up that miniseries.
Like we don't even have that much like horror like anime, so it's like and this needs to be good. We need a good
They
horror anime.
they won't know Fury until they've messed up Uzumaki.
They might though. It might happen.
In this server, we take pride in the the way we recommend shows to each other, and then we take pride in those being right. So I'm already going to throw my hat in to the ring and say that if you watch the Imminence in Shadow show for next season, I'm saying that will be good, and I'm taking full custody. I'm in full custody
Bad
of
animation can run a
that
show.
win. What?
It's a bad animation can run a show at times.
You know, I
Because
feel
the problem is
bad.
number.
I really do. Because I hate to deny the spider, but the cricket came back from under the couch, and he startled me a little, and that hurt my pride. So he had to die. So there are now cricket stains on the bottom of my
Aaron, it it chose between listening to a bunch of weebs and death. It chose weeb.
sandals. Only
It chose.
barely. Because
I mean,
it definitely considered death there for a while as
I'll
it
take death later.
ran headfirst into the spider's lair under the couch.
He did not what was more painful. I was confused.
See, like I mentioned all these great shows. I didn't even mention Mob.
Oh
Look at
my!
that.
I
Mob
think
season
Mob.
3.
I will say I think Mob can enter my top 10 depending on this season.
Very true. And that's also one of the possible front runners for opening slash ending of the year because Mob Psycho 100 season 2 opening slap
Raw bangers.
and like
Yeah.
and like Bones makes great openings. Bones is great.
You really.
Studio Bones literally uses My Hero Academia as like junk food that like they spend like they half ass it just so they can make Mob good.
I will say like the animation in the movies is pretty good.
Oh
Like
yeah,
no one type team. It's pretty good. Like shonen junk food.
that's fair.
Like,
Yeah, I mean like they don't do an awful job, but like, it's clear that they put other projects like ahead of it,
yeah, I guess that's fair.
which is very
What is
because yeah, like Mob is a way bigger deal.
what does Aaron think about this? About his precious My Hero Academia?
Yeah,
Oh,
Aaron, what do you think about that?
well, I actually just shed 3 tears, so my socks are a little damper than they were. But then, much like my father, after scoring a goal in the floor hockey tournament, I got over it within seconds, and I've moved on now. I'm all about the future, baby. I don't live in the past.
Fist pump that sky, baby.
Oh yeah, baby, it's all about the summer, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Jets, baby. Yeah.
Ugh. So I think we've pretty much recapped everything we've been watching as it aired throughout the week. Given a
Basically.
rundown, we now learned the fate of the cricket that crawled under my couch, and I know that was riveting most of the people listening to this, so I wanted to make sure I got closure to each and every one of you. You can catch us every single week on YouTube and on Spotify. Mason, we have all three of the graphics ready to go, don't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfection. They were bangers this week, too, weren't they? You're listening to this.
The fact that you have to ask me to confirm.
You're looking at the picture. You know that it's a banger.
But,
make sure you thank
yeah,
Mason in the comments. Say thank you,
Mason. It was my wine set. I also really enjoyed the video insert graphic that I made for this week. That's kind of the format I'm gonna stick with.
Pure perfection. And I'm hoping that everyone watching this will also be enjoying the video insert that you placed in this week.
What'd you say, Omar?
It's so beautiful.
Thank you, Omar.
Anyhow, catch us on YouTube and Spotify. Hopefully the next time we've got the show, we've got all 5 of us on here. Eventually, I believe Grizz had some ideas of the top 10 anime openings of all time.
Oh, perfect. See, like that unintentionally fit with us today.
Yeah, you cannot escape the clickbait title.
You Emma should forget that Grizz said that and just say I said it. It's my idea.
My apologies. I actually came up with that, by the way. Top 10 anime openings.
He would lie to his wife. I know he would.
This doesn't sound too out of character for me.
It was Omar's idea.
How dare you?
How dare you imply Omar can think of something good?
All right. So, on that note, we've established that top 10 anime openings will be coming soon, and that Mason and I have no faith in Omar's ideas. See you all next time.